Hey everybody, what's up? This is Kevin here with another edition of Demo Play for I Play Games, and today I'm going to take a look at Spec Ops: The Line for the Xbox 360 and a PlayStation 3. This was developed and published by 2Gay Games. Um, this one was announced like a while back, maybe a couple years ago, even at this point, and it's going to be coming out here in the United States July 6th, June 6th actually. As you can kind of see from the start of it, um, it gets pretty intense with a lot of the cutscenes. One of the things that I just noticed in general about this demo, they give you some good action. It's a pretty large demo, but at the same time, it gives you a lot of story and backdrop. Overall, it took me about 40 minutes to finish the demo, just between, some backdrop story, introducing new characters, and then of course gameplay in general. The opening scene, or at least for the demo, the opening scene is this helicopter chase. And here's the open line. It's got a few different things in it. Like I said, story, action, sand, but most importantly, they have Samuel Jackson. There's the voice. It'd be really funny if they make a snakes on a plane reference. But as you can see here from the game's opening, they do a lot to kind of mimic the Gears of War cover. And then one of the action scenes right here, instead of shooting the guys, one of the things they make you do a lot is kind of strategically play the game. So as opposed to attacking them, I took the smarter route and I shot the sand out behind them and kind of like disrupted the flow of the conversation. I gotta apologize for some of the poor shooting in this demo. But here's another one of the cool features of the demo that they kind of let you see. As you can see, I just ordered two of the guys on my unit to actually use flash brain grenades, and they went ahead and did it. This is like another one of the team commands. Like I just targeted one guy, and you'll see the guy on the right. He's gonna actually snipe and then cause the explosion in that scene. And so yeah, this game does a few things that's a little bit different, but for the most part, if you've played Gears of War before, you already know the cover system and you know the action buttons to kind of get over a few obstacles. Um, the shooting so far, there was nothing new or great about that mechanic. And so, yeah, like I said, 40 minutes worth of play, and I basically have cut down a good portion of that action to about 14 or 15 minutes. As you can see, I just pulled the execution move. It's becoming pretty common in most action games now. Now, this particular scene right here, we had a chance to kind of kill one or two of their guys, kind of stealthy. We put silencers on our pistols. So you can kind of tell they already want to kind of make sure you take a strategic approach to attacking things, you know. And your teammates do a really good job of locating a lot of the enemies for you, let you know where they're at. Sometimes they'll let you know that they're pinned down and they need some suppressed fire. And so it's kind of really cool from that aspect. You see right here, I'm taking it back to Halo 2, using my pistol as a sniper rifle. But this sequence was pretty cool. It was a crash plane, and our Alpha Squad unit actually was being held hostage. And this is just one quick example of something else they kind of want you to do is investigate information. Like those were the train logs, or not the train, but the airplane logs from basically the plane crash. So as you can see, Lugo, one of my partners, watched me take point and then really trying to basically coordinate his advances according to that. I have to say, the AI in this game is not bad. What I've noticed, if you notice in that shot right there, I shot a couple of those guys, but when the computer kind of noticed I was going to shoot one character, they instantly went for a different character. It wasn't like they just all have kind of like a scripted shot that they're going to take. And it's like, well, you just know that the computer's going to shoot that one. They try to do a pretty good job to adapt. As you can see, I just executed that one guy, but my teammates covered me on the guy that could have killed me. And one other thing this game does, as you can kind of see, it goes into slow motion. They want you to kind of do like an army of two thing where, you know, you're taking out 2 or 3 guys at once. Then also one other thing I really enjoyed about this demo is that they gave you the chance to kind of use a nice little array of weapons for a demo. And like really quickly you can see the shotgun became one of my personal favorites. From long range it wasn't great, but at mid range 2 shots and you see a couple of those guys, I'm doing damage from mid range. And because the AI is so good, you can kind of coordinate your attack to, you know, if you're going to play up close, as you see, I'm making advances, they're covering me and, you know, kind of sustaining a lot of other shots.
This is fucking insane. I don't know. Someone's obviously calling the shots around here. It's gotta be the guy now. We're dead.
Like I said, hey, you gotta excuse me on some of the missed shots on this one. It's not great. But just showing you guys a sniper rifle on that one for that first shot. And for really all of these shots, I didn't realize I can go to times 16. Like I kept it on times 8. And then the other thing is, at least this sniper rifle as it is, was strong enough to one shot on body shots, as you can see right there. Don't necessarily have to have a headshot on each one.
I think we're clear. Let's move out, but keep your eyes peeled. Let's cross over. Move fast, stay low.
Shit! Incoming helo!
I hear it.
She's a big bitch, ain't she? Yeah, and her friends know exactly where we are.
Get ready. They're headed right for us.
More grunts headed our way! Enemy on the move!
Now, what I tried to do here, like I said, it was take a lot of strategy. And this was the only part I felt like the AI just didn't really kind of come up to par. As you notice, I'm going to try to take the high ground from what I saw in my sniper rifle.
One down!
And you know, I basically timed out to when this guy was going to move. And once I laid him down, I kind of figured I had a pretty good shot of getting up there. And I did eventually, as you'll see in just a second. Vaulted and kept it moving. But where you just can hear my team getting ready to change position, I would have figured they would have stayed there and let me kind of clear the way for them. You'll see the result of that in a second. Did not enjoy the splash on the RPG. You need to be a bit more exact, and I'm too used to the Halo rocket. You splash that anywhere close to somebody, you know, they explode to their death. And as you can see right there, they give you kind of like a Gears of War locator when your teammate is down. And at the top of the screen, you can see where they've got kind of like a timer for when you can kind of go revive a teammate. So I instantly see my teammate go down. I see a white outline. I can even tap right bumper to kind of like bring up that white silhouette you can see. And it gives me a pretty good location of where they are to go heal them. And so really, just at the nick of time, I just happened to make it out to heal Samuel L. Jackson. But after that, I'm using the M16 and really anything that kind of walks out in the open. I do a pretty good job of mowing down for my teammates. as opposed to going out for execution. Just decided to shoot him down. Didn't want to give up my position or cover at that point. I just really wanted that triple kill really badly.
That all of them? Then we can...
Now here's one other thing that was really cool about this game. Towards the end of the demo, they do a lot of stuff like this where it's an action scene and you're like hanging from a rope or something like that, and you got to make a few shots. If you don't make them as well, you see my health kind of went down on that. Ultimately, I think Spec Ops: The Line is going to be a really cool game. One thing that I'm kind of in the dark about is the cooperative play. You know, if you do have co-op play, will it be just you and one person locally, or is it going to be the kind of thing where you have to play with every partner on XBL or PSN? This is one of those games because right now it looks like you have a team of 3. This is one of those games where I wouldn't mind saying there's no local co-op. It's only XBL or PSN co-op, because you're doing a lot and you'd rather have your own screen. You'd rather be, you know, coordinate this type of thing online. You know, as opposed to Army of 2, where it's only 2 of you. It makes sense to have something like that locally. Finally start putting those grenades to use. But as you can see, you see the shots fired. My partner is already covering me, and I'm just noticing the shots. He even just informs me about one guy that's walking out in the open, take a shot. They even call the gunner out by gun type, you know, to let you know who you're approaching, what kind of danger you could be in. Here on this one, I think I kind of lost control of the switching of weapons. This poor guy right here had no idea. And so yeah, all in all, this is Spec Ops, getting ready to come out in about 2.5, 3 weeks for both the PlayStation and the Xbox 360. Please, once again, like, share, comment on our videos, and follow us on Twitter at Kevin_RPG. Thanks, guys.